ACH is a holding company created in 2005 by Ford Motor Company. It was created to run several former Visteon plants that supplied parts to Ford's assembly plants. ACH would ensure that production on these critical parts would continue. Many of the 17 original plants have been sold or closed, and now 5 remain in production. The Milan facility has continued to receive orders for new production lines to manufacture fuel tanks and bumper fascias. The remaining ACH facilities manufacture several critical parts for Ford Motor Company. These include fuel tanks and bumper fascia from the Milan facility, steering components in their Indianapolis, Indiana facility, interior components such as instrument panels, consoles, and door trim from their Saline, Michigan facility, lighting, air induction, and fuel vapor storage out of Sandusky, Ohio, and climate control components in Plymouth, Michigan. Milan is located in southeastern Michigan, about 25 miles north of Toledo, Ohio. Milan has a population of approximately 5,000 people. The layout shown on this slide represents the system delivered to ACH Milan. The high-level objective of this system was to transport plastic fuel tanks for the Ford F-150 through a new production line. There are 3 separate styles of tanks that can be run on the system at any time. The tanks are transported from 3 molding presses to one of 2 robotic welding cells, and then from the welding cells to 4 assembly lines. While accomplishing these basic functions, the plant requested the flexibility to transport tanks from all 3 presses to either welder, and then from either welder to any of the 4 assembly lines, based on tank style. They also asked for a buffer between the welders and assembly lines. The production rate of this system was 22.5 seconds per tank. The system is operating over 3 shifts from 5 to 7 days per week. By implementing this system on the new production line, the plant would reduce the number of material handling operators needed on the line and add a decoupling buffer between operations. The system was broken down into 2 main areas, conveniently named Phase 1 and Phase 2, with Phase 1 getting installed first. Phase 1 transports tanks from the presses to the welders. Phase 2 then transports tanks from the welders to the assembly lines.